NBA Cup action. The Eastern Conference semifinals are almost underway, and we can't wait. I'm Brian Anderson at the table with Grant Hill and Brent Barry. Our reporter is Allie LaForce. And here's a look at some numbers for him.
And he's been outstanding offensively as of late. These last 5 games, he's been a beast at the offensive end. A different level score than he had been earlier in the season. Let's see if he can keep it up.
A look at Cleveland's opening lineup. They've got Devin Booker, and it's garbage man in the center position, filling out the middle. And for Atlanta, they've got Emmanuel quickly, and it's Bosch in at the 5 spot. And the combination of Indian basketball with the single elimination format, you know the anticipation here is sky high.
Oh, the Eastern semifinals of the NBA Cup knockout round. It's win or go home. So these 2 teams have come to play.
Here's the magician. Pass to Tyson. Here's the Cobra. The rebound by Bosch. Speedy passes to Moore. Here's Bosch. Here's Kellogg. That one goes. Count it.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give him credit for finding a weakness there.
Really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Jacks up a 3, and that one's good.
Booker doing a good job that time instead of looking for the shot, looking for a teammate.
About a minute played here so far in the first. Pass to Kellogg. They set the pick. 3-pointer. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
Both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the 3-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Now here's Booker. A reliable offensive contributor, putting up almost 14 a game. 6 on the shot clock. Here's the magician. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. Here's Kellogg. Last game he had 34 points. Pass to Moore. Here's Speedy. Fader on the way. And the Cobra pulls it down.
Great contest of the shot. Kind of forced him to stay back more than he'd like.
Here's Tyson. Fires for 3. Outside for Booker. Here's the magician. No good from outside.
So far, the team just 1 of 5 in that rim shrinking.
Swing shot on the way. And the rebound goes to Cleveland.
I saw a green light there. He's not going to get away with that kind of lapse all that often here tonight.
Here's the Cobra. Outside for Booker. He drops it from range.
Yes, so good to see Booker knocking down the corner triple. A go-to scorer with considerable range.
Now a timeout called by Atlanta.
Let's see who's the winner.
We look at the last month's premier teams on the fast break. Fifth, Cleveland.
This team has been playing at a fast pace offensively, and it's worked out for them during this last month.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Here's Kellogg. 5 points in the game. Pass to Speedy. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. Down it goes. Jam that one home.
Now, I know he makes it look easy, but it takes incredible physical tools to pull that off.
Athleticism and explosion. Ooh, a great look there. Brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie Laporte.
I had a chance to talk with the head coach of the Hawks. As you can imagine, his team spent much of their practice preparing for Devin Booker. There's no great way to defend him. He can beat you at the rim, in mid-range, well beyond the arc as well. And on top of all that, he creates other others. Brian?
Great work, Allie. Thanks.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
Cleveland shooting their first 3 throws of the game on this trip to the line.
2 shots.
He makes it first. So 1 for 2 that time at the strike. Atlanta trails by 4. Here's quickly. Tries again. And it's good on the layup. Kellogg's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Well, that basket must be widening out right now. He's taking almost every shot he's putting up this quarter.
Here's the Magician, hovering around 19.5 points a game. His scoring has been huge for them. That's good by the Cobra.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Pass to Speedy. Goes up and lays it in. Nice and easy.
Quickly, not just a scorer, he's also solid at finding teammates.
Brett, we've seen Quickly step up as the team leader since he came into the league.
Well, he's had tremendous confidence in what it is that he brings to a basketball team from the very beginning. It's taken him a little bit of time to gain that in the NBA setting, but he is now asserting himself as a floor general. You don't want to ever give up points on the boards. That's the lesson for the team there. That's a hustle play to save points.
Here's Kellogg. 7 points in the game.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the 3-point line.
Knocks down the triple. Booker's at 6.
Well, Booker's looking for any shot. Those corner threes have to look pretty easy to him.
Here's Kellogg. Pass to Speedy. Buries it. He's 2 for 4 in this game.
What a great option he gives them on every possession.
Cleveland leading by 6. Here's the Magician. In his last outing, he had 11 points. They set a pick.
You got to be pretty selective about how you guard Booker because they're very good at drawing contact.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown in Cleveland.
Well, they found a groove, and it's from distance, so knocking them down from the 3-point land never hurts.
Let's make sure that that selfish nerve doesn't get tapped because right now there's great ball movement. They're setting each other up. Let's see if that maintains.
First free throw good.
Booker just one of these guys who's calculating on the offensive end. He's trying to figure out what defenses are doing. He's always working hard to find shots, and he's going to influence the game with the way he can produce.
Daniels checked in for Quickly. Williams is checked in for Cleveland. Free throw's good from Booker.
A great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
Now a timeout called by Atlanta. Atlanta trails by 8. Here's Moore. He's scoreless. Pass to Speedy. Got a hand on it, and he recovers it. Shot clock at 5. Here's Moore. Three-pointer, no good. Cleveland leading by 8. Here's the Cobra. That one jump score. The Cobra's got 5 now.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
Like tonight, all the hustle plays have meant so much to this team. Now just sustain some of that energy and keep comfortable.
Atlanta misses again.
That's just enough defensive pressure on him to throw off that shot. I bet he gets a good look at it next time and hits it.
Here's the Magician. Can't get it. He's now 1 of 4 from the floor.
A rough stretch right here for him offensively. Seems to be rushing shots.
That one's good by Moore.
He's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open three when he's got it.
Outside Booker. Pass to Williams. Back to Booker. The 11-footer. And there's the rejection. Here's Daniels. Williams defending. To the inside. Here's Kellogg. Banked it in off the glass. Now just a 5-point Cleveland lead.
A snappy pass there from Daniels. He knows moving the ball well is a big part of why he's got court time.
Williams passes to Garbage Man. Here's the Magician. Here's the Cobra. Outside to Booker. And he lobs it up. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. Moore passes to Kellogg. Lets it go from deep. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. Garbage Man's got his fifth rebound in this one. Up top Booker. 4-3. And Speedy clears it away. Speedy's got 4 rebounds in the game.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
Daniels passes to Speedy. With the fadeaway. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. Garbage Man's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Pass to the Magician. The tray. The Magician's got 6 points.
That's one of the best three-point shooters. He's got to try to scramble the Jets right here and get that guy off the sweet spot.
From deep. Kellogg with a bucket.
This is not a player who likes to be trailing in any game. That lights a fire.
Cleveland leading by 5. Pass to the Cobra. Here's the Magician. And Cleveland another 3.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
Both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Here's Moore. We saw him with 29 points in his last game. On the wing, Daniels. Fires the 3. The rebound by Garbage Man.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often. They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder. We know who that was.
That's to Kellogg. to Daniels. Boy, cranks that one off the back iron and it falls.
You can see how comfortable Daniels is running that pick and roll. He called his own number that time.
Here's Williams. Got it. Good job in the low post. And Cleveland lead by 10.
They played with fantastic energy from the opening tip.
You wondered if they would take some time to find their A game. They did it at jump ball. They've been awesome tonight.
And so it's Cleveland earning this break in the action, up 10. They've been lights out from deep, and it's a big reason why they have a lead in this one. We'll be back in a moment. We're just 3 quarters away from finding out who will advance to the NBA Cup Championship game. All right, what do you guys think about Cleveland here in this one?
Just excellent first quarter defense. They've been really getting after it.
Just a great job, really, of making the game ugly, trying to muck it up a little bit out there.
So it's Ball with it. He brings it up for the Hawks. Trailing by 10. The last time these two clubs came together was also in this building, with an unfortunate ending for the home team.
When your whole team is in trouble.
You check the stat sheet and you can dominate just about every other facet of the game, but it's not going to make up for anything if you shoot the ball at such a low percentage.
Dyson Daniels out there with Ball. Then there's Wagner, and it's the Beast in at the 5, down low. And for Cleveland, they've got Evan Mobley. Also Devin Booker out there. Williams is out there with Alperon Şengün. And it's Rollins in at the point guard. Speedy passes to the Beast. To the middle. Ball right side. And there's a pick. Lets it go. Second shot opportunity. And he sinks the layup. Jones got his first 2 points.
That's a testament to the effort there on the boards. Never willing to give up on the possession, finding ways to sniff out the ball.
Now here's Booker. Give him 8 points now. Şengün, a screen on Wagner. Booker against Wagner. 5 to shoot. Williams in the post. The layup misses. Wagner outside. Pass the ball. Wagner outside. Let's go with a 3. Williams grabs the board. Cleveland leading by 7. Grant, you look at the development path of Franz Wagner. Not surprising he had an easier transition to the NBA.
But think about this, B.A. I mean, he played against men very early in Germany, splitting time in Euroball, and at Michigan let him really develop in multiple ways. So he's seen it all and is still so young.
Here's Wagner. After the basket by Cleveland. Pass the ball. And there's the screen. Fires from deep. And he's in the book. Now 1 for 2.
No hesitation from Lonzo on that perimeter shot.
For Cleveland, they've got 2 or 3 shots to go in the second. Outside, Williams. The floater. Blocked. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It's going to be Evan Mobley in Atlanta shooting their first free throws here tonight.
Number 3. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. And Reds league wide, more and more points being scored. You see that tapering off at any point?
BA, with all the rule changes and what we're seeing in terms of the skill set of players growing, I mean, the scoring is just going to keep going. How far can we go? I don't know. I feel like we're topping off a little bit. The only way we're going to score more points in the game is add more time to the clock.
He's off on the second. Cleveland leading by 5. He shoots. And Speedy clears it away. Speedy's got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Stone. They double him with Booker. Here's Kellogg. 12 points for him. Here's Speedy. Mobley grabs the board. Now here's Booker. Defense right on him. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Unloads. Yep. Finally drops after rolling around the rim. Cobra's got 9.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
The coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Now a timeout called by Atlanta. Let's see some of the contenders for this year's three-point contest. Some of the players who have a shot to make the final cut.
Hey, not a bad list of shooters at all. And really, with how many threes we see in NBA games these days, some of these games have become three-point contests.
He's right on the cusp of securing his spot in the three-point contest. So I hope those votes keep pouring in, because he's a guy you'd love to see in the mix.
Yeah, if he can make it in the door, you know he will do everything he can to win the whole thing. And it'll be a lot of fun to watch.
And as we continue to count the votes, we'll update you on any changes to the list. No matter who is in it, though, it's going to be fun.
Maybe this is the year we see a perfect score. Who knows? I'll be sure to be locked in on all of All-Star Weekend, especially the three-point contest.
There's the three. No rebound by Atlanta.
Yeah, they wanted to win the physical battle in that game, and they did. The rebounding numbers really paint the picture.
Well, the last time it was about beating off. That came up big for them. Great opportunities to get out and run.
And Atlanta making a change here. Moore's checked in. Quickly passes to Kellogg. Drives to the hoop. Oh, Booker with a block. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Booker. And it's time to take another look at that powerful block.
You know, you can't ask for any better defense than that. He responded so fast to the shooter, and it stifled him.
And Atlanta with possession here. They've only given up 6 here in this quarter.
Well, after getting off to a great start, hitting those first 2 shots, he's definitely regressed a little bit in this quarter.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but it's important to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
Now here's Quickly. Still no points.
Seemed like he changed his mind during the layup, tried to pull off another shot, and choked.
Booker no good. Atlanta trails by 10. Here's Moore. He's been a big scorer for this offense, averaging around 20 points a game. Here's Speedy. And now it's time to take a look at the top defensive teams in the league right now. Cleveland, second.
Where this team really makes an impact is on the defensive end. They're a unified front that doesn't make it easy at all to find open looks.
First one falls. Rogers checked in for Atlanta. Williams is checked in for Cleveland. It's both from the strike.
And give them credit for making a more concerted effort to get to the line this quarter.
Cleveland leading by 8. The Cobra passes to Mobley. Pass to the Magician. The 3-ball. Can't get it to go. 3 for 7 shooting now. Quickly with the ball. Here's Kellogg. Williams defending. Back to quickly. Shot clock at 6. Atlanta misses again. For Cleveland, they've gone 4 of 10 from the field in the second. Here's the Cobra. And that basket makes him 5 for 10. Steady production so far.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
Yeah, the coach is pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
Now here's quickly. Still without a bucket. Kellogg with a bucket.
And that's his first triple this quarter. 3 total for the game.
For Cleveland, they've gotten 5 of their first 11 shots to fall here in the second quarter. Pass to the Cobra. Left side, Williams. And Mobley throws it down.
Talk about a catch radius. I don't think you could miss Mobley with that pass if you tried.
Right wing. Here's Kellogg. Williams defending. Shoots. And the rebound goes to Cleveland.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, man, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
Speedy. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
Atlanta shooting their 5th and 6th free throw attempts tonight.
Number 3, taking 2 shots.
First free throw is good. Moore is checked in for Wagner. Good on both.
Makes it pretty tough on the defense. Who are you going to pick to send to the free throw line? And he's hitting the free throws right now. Form looks good.
Pass to the Cobra. From the arc. The rebound by Atlanta. Stone's got 4 rebounds in the game. Here's Moore. And the Cobra pulls it down.
I'm not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
Mobley with it. And right now he's currently putting up 6.5 points per game. Shot good by the Cobra.
And remember when big men shooting threes were as rare as Sasquatch. Now those big guys are everywhere.
1:57 left to play in the first half. Cleveland leading by 10. Pass to the Magician. To the wing, right side. There's the screen. Here's Tyson. Off target with the 3.
And even though he couldn't send the shot back at him, he certainly altered it.
Yeah, that's the kind of energy that you want to see on every possession throughout the game.
Here's Speedy. He's got 9. He can't get that one to fall. Good D by Mobley. For Cleveland, they've got 7 of 15 shots here in the second quarter. Back to Williams. Pass to the Magician. The 3 is up. Gets the 3 ball to go. The Magician's got 12.
That's just a lapse right there. No matter what, somebody has to be there and get a hand up in the shooter's face.
Here's Kellogg. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. For Cleveland, they've gotten half their shots to fall in the second. 8 for 16. Here's the Cobra. He's got 14. Misses the 3.
Really
a defensive lapse. You can't give him that kind of position.
Yeah, how do you let him get a lounge chair down there and be comfortable in the paint like that?
1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. And here's Williams. A valuable part of their offense, averaging a little more than 16 a game. Pass to the Magician. For 3. The rebound by Atlanta. Speedy's got his 7th rebound here tonight from deep 3-point land. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And so is Cleveland, closing out the quarter ahead by 11 points. They're communicating well and stringing together stops. And don't go far. We'll be right back.
Hello and welcome. Before we take a look at the action from the first half, a brief overview of some upcoming games.
For the game against Sacramento, they have to be feeling pretty confident. Good teams win the games they're supposed to. We'll find out how good they are.
You can beat a team and still not be a good team. I want to see how they play.
And let's talk now about that first half. What a commanding start for Cleveland.
Let me start out by saying you make it here, like both these teams have. The whole league and NBA fan base is checking you out, and I know what the feeling is like.
You know, Shaq, I think I need more Shaqronyms in my life. How about OFC? You know what that is, big fella? Okra and fried chicken. Thanks for joining us. Time to head back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
And we welcome you back as we get set to bring you second half action from the NBA Cup. Atlanta trails by 11. They've got Emmanuel quickly, and it's Moore in at the 3. Small forward. Here's Kellogg. And the rebound goes to Cleveland.
It's never easy from that distance. We see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Oh, no, I know he can make it, but that's warm-up, so maybe just a step too far.
And for Cleveland, they've got Devin Booker, and it's Tyson in at the 3. Here's Moore. Here's Kellogg. Pass to Moore. Clock at 6. Deep. Buries it from 3. Moore's got 6 points.
No way he's going to pass that shot up because he is way too far back and relaxed and getting out on it.
And here's Booker. And rejected. Out of bounds. Cleveland. And now it's time to take another view of that huge swat.
Yeah, I love that they maintain the defensive energy even when they're behind.
Here in this third quarter, just over a minute played. The Cobra can't hit.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
Fires high post. Kellogg with a bucket. Got 17.
Clearly, defensive miscue there. If there's not a body on him that's sitting at the mid-range, that's a defensive mistake.
Here's Tyson. No made baskets yet. Ooh, Booker doing Booker things.
Booker firing on all cylinders, and this guy is one of the toughest in the NBA to slow down.
Pass to Moore. Here's Speedy. Quickly outside. 4 on the clock. Shot on the wing. The rebound by Garbage Man. Garbage Man's got 8 rebounds in the game. Here's the Cobra. Off target from 3-point range.
It's impressive how they've overcome his cold streak tonight. Everyone stepping in to fill the gap.
Quickly deciding where to go with it. Fires the 3. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. The Cobra's got rebound number 13 tonight with that one.
Well, both him and the team seem to be off their game right now, and the frustration is clearly mounting as the clock is winding down.
Here's Tyson. Here's the Cobra. They get it again. There's the triple. The shot no good. Atlanta trails by 9. Speedy passes to Quickly. Here's Moore. Takes a 3. He buries it from 3. Moore's got 6 in the quarter.
The three-point shooting has been on point here in the second half.
And Kenny Atkinson's going to have to call that timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys.
Who wants a free t-shirt? Make some noise!
December, here's what the Eastern Conference standings look like. You take a look at Cleveland, sitting 4th in the conference early on and looking to move into that top tier. And, of course, Atlanta, they're 4 spots behind them.
Right now for Cleveland, what's impressive is they've reached much of their potential this year. The big question, though, people are asking is, do they have what it takes to become a front runner?
They still have enough players take positive steps forward to call this season a success. Maybe they're not at the top of the standings where they hope they'd be, but they're in really good position in terms of the playoffs.
This is what he gives you night in and night out. Stellar production at the offensive end.
Now a timeout called by Atlanta. to the teams that have looked to score from the paint often during this season. In the third spot, Cleveland.
This team has done a great job of hitting the boards, and they do tremendous work boxing out.
Third quarter of basketball here. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by. To Kellogg. Here's Speedy. And he converts the layup. Speedy's got 11 points.
It would take some very special defense to stop him once he gets that close to the bucket, and they weren't special that time.
Now here's Booker. 14 points for him. Quickly with the rebound. And here's Quickly. He'll bring it up for the Hawks. Since halftime, they've only allowed 5 points.
Well, his shots aren't dropping, and they haven't been able to keep pace, but trust him enough. Keep going to him. See if he can find it.
I just love that alley-oop slam.
Defense disorganized. Defense pays. Launches it. Shot by Kellogg, no good.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
And Booker puts up a deep three. Nails it from 3. And now an 11-point Cleveland lead.
He drops yet another dive. Just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Here's more. Atlanta misses again. For Cleveland, they've gotten only 4 of 10 shots to fall so far in the third. Shots good by the Cobra.
He means business. Unlikely to be a comeback on his watch.
Well, he's grabbed a tea and a blanket because he's putting this one to bed.
Here's more. He's got 9. Speedy. It doesn't go for him. Cleveland leading by 13. Here's the Cobra. And there it is for him. 18 points for him.
This run has been fueled by their matador defense.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them. Registering 3 threes in the first half, hasn't hit one since.
A rebound by Bosch. They're having very little success right now.
And they really could take a different approach, right? Find something that works.
Here's Speedy. 11 points in the game. Shot from the wing. And the rebound goes to Cleveland.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Here's Tyson. No points so far. Jacks up a 3. The rebound by Atlanta. Speedy's got 9 rebounds now. And he's going for the lob.
I would imagine it's nearly impossible to not get fired up after that play.
Grant, check these guys out on the bench. Their reaction says it all. They are fired up. Pass to the Cobra. To the paint. And that was good. The Magician. The Magician's got 16 points now.
That's 3 buckets in a row off assists.
Here's more. He's got 9. Here's Speedy. And Booker pulls it down.
He just hasn't been able to get it going this period.
Now, I haven't seen him in uncomfortable spots, or at least spots we've seen in this offensive set that are allowing him to settle in.
Pass to Tyson. Takes the 3. Deflected. And they get it back. Here's Garbage Man. 7 points in the game. No good. Not a friendly rim at all this trip down. Quickly outside. Here's more. Here's Speedy. He's got 11. Boy, he just hasn't been able to get a shot to fall.
His shooting this quarter has to be a huge concern, especially when they're behind like this. Can he find the rhythm?
Beyond the arc. No rebound by Atlanta. Speedy's got 11 rebounds in the game.
And he has not made one shot in this one. Has to be on his mind every time he's pulling up.
Here's Bosch. Atlanta misses again.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Here's Garbage Man. The rebound by Bosch. Bosch has got his 6th rebound on the night. Tipped it away. There's a minute 17 left in the third quarter here. Booker for 3. Nails it from beyond the arc. Booker's got 20.
He hit 3 triples in the first half. 3 more since. That's nothing to shrug at.
Quickly passes to Moore. Here's Kellogg. To end the drought. No good that time. Cleveland leading by 18. Inside. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
It's another part of Devin Booker's amazing offensive game when he finds wide open guys.
That's to Kellogg. The 3. Knocks it down from distance. Kellogg's got 7 points for the quarter.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
The coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Tyson.
In terms of his confidence, I mean, these ones aren't even close.
There's the screen. Here's Kellogg. Gets an open look and hits it. 24 points for him. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits. It may be difficult to overcome. Cleveland on top, up by 15. And don't go away. We'll be back in a few moments. It'll be the fourth quarter of basketball coming up next. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Ooh, I'm fired up to see this one more time.
But creating for others as well.
Here we are, 4th period cup semifinal. One team goes to the championship round. The other will have to wait until next season for another shot at the NBA Cup. Herb Jones out there with Wagner. Then there's Emmanuel quickly, and it's the Beast in at the 5. Jones finds quickly. And Atlanta making a change here. Wade's checked in.
Substitution, number 32, D. Wade.
To the paint.
I would imagine it's nearly impossible to not get fired up with that play.
Greg, check these guys out on the bench. Their reaction says it all. They are fired up. Pass to Tyson. Now Williams. Here's Tyson, defended by Wagner. Just 5 on the clock. Launches it from deep. The rebound by Atlanta.
He got off to a terrific start from the perimeter, but in the second half, he can't seem to build on that early success.
To the inside. Here's Stone. Mobley with the block.
Yeah, nice timing on the rejection. Mobley showing you how incredible defensively he can be.
It's going away. About a minute and a half into the fourth now. Kellogg pass to Wagner. They set a pick. Over Williams. And it's Wagner missing. Cleveland leading by 13. Here's Rollins from behind the arc. The rebound by Atlanta. Stone's got a 7th rebound here tonight. Wagner outside. On easy 2 on the layup. Wagner's got his first bucket in this one.
Wagner is a very efficient scorer in the painted area.
And Kenny Atkinson has called a timeout. He's decided it's time to clarify the situation, leaving little room for error. Daniels checked in for Atlanta. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I did listen in on Sunday afternoon's huddle. He said, keep it going, guys. Ride this wave of momentum. We're playing great right now, but we can't let up. Guys, back to you.
As always, Allie, we thank you. And Cleveland has possession. Looking to get on the board here in the fourth still. Pass to Mobley. Here's Tyson. Back to Williams. And off the glass. That was good. And Cleveland lead by 13.
They haven't relied on him as much as usual, but when his number has been called, he shot well enough to help them earn the lead.
Fires from the wing. And that one's good. Quickly.
Shooting touch from the confident guard. Quickly's role is to score as often as possible.
Pass to Tyson. Now here's Williams. Here's the three. No luck on that one.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide-open look from three-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
Here's 6 to shoot. Williams from long range. On target from range. Williams has got 5 points now in the quarter.
And a lot of nice work now from the field. He's helped get them this lead, and now he's helped them keep it.
Here's Stone, covered by Mobley. And stolen by Mobley. Here's Rollins. Pass to the Cobra. And they pick up 2. The Cobra's got 9 points now in the second half.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
Here's Daniels. They need this. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Well, Brand, in terms of scheduling, do you see any way to eliminate back-to-backs?
You know, I'm not a big fan of eliminating back-to-backs, but to answer your question, you have 2 choices. Either fewer regular season games or extend the season by a few weeks. I don't think either one of those options is in our future.
He's off on the first.
Stetson Daniels, when he steps onto the court, he's got a hunger to make an impact, and he's trying to put his team in position to win.
He hits the second from the line. Here's the Magician. Daniels passes to Moore. Three-pointer. Knocks down the triple.
Defensively, got to close out a little faster. That's a look he'll make with regularity.
Mobley on a screen. This one for 3. Drells it from deep. And Cleveland lead by 18. Mobley grabs the board. Here's the Magician. Pass to Garbage Man. It's Booker on the wing. 4 on the clock. Here's the Magician. It's deflected. And out of bounds. Atlanta will have it. No both teams changing it up here. Atlanta trails by 18. Pass to quickly. Here's Kellogg from outside the arc. Gets the 3 to fall. Kellogg's got 5 points now this quarter.
He's building off that strong first half he had. I'm not sure the defense will be able to figure him out in the second.
Here's Tyson. Clock at 6. Here's the Magician. No rebound by Atlanta. Bosch has got 8 rebounds in the game. Here's Moore. That's to Kellogg. Quickly outside. Here's Speedy. Back to quickly. The 3 is up. And Atlanta hits again from deep.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Here's Booker. No rebound by Atlanta. They've got plenty of time to get back into this.
Yeah, I'm sure they feel pressed, but this is when you have to stay calm and execute.
Here's Moore. Quickly outside. Off the mark. Had a chance there to trim it to single digits. Here's the Cobra. The rebound by Bosch. Bosch has got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Here's Kellogg. Comes up empty from 19 feet out. Cleveland leading by 12. Pass to Tyson. And here's Booker. From the top of the key. And he buries that one. Back in and in. Booker's got 11 points here in the second half.
You know, I think this guy just loves the game of basketball. The preparation, the interaction with his teammates. He has fun out there on the floor.
The Hawks calling timeout. And Atlanta with possession here. It's a 14-point game. Lets it fly. The shot by Kellogg, no good. Cleveland shooting right around 40% since the beginning of the fourth quarter. A minute 37 left to play in the fourth. Here's the Cobra. Just 5 to shoot. Oh, my. Came close to a point-blank play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
You know, not the smartest play a defender can make there.
Brent, you've won championships, but you've also been on some bad teams. What's that experience like?
Well, very, very kind of you to remind me of that, although the therapy has paid off, so I'm doing just fine. When you are experiencing seasons that aren't going as successful as the team would like it to go, there's a point of pride in the game, in the way that you approach it. You can't separate yourself from your teammates. You got to dig in and show that you have the mettle to go out there and still compete.
And he sinks the second. makes all three. Atlanta trails by 17. Quickly outside to the right side. Here's more down low.
Good whistle there.
And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far. Cleveland.
Their offensive game plan has been simple. Look to shoot it often from outside the arc. And the results have been outstanding.
Well, looking at the stat sheet, I can just see here tonight sharing the basketball. The stat that comes up most is assists. So sometimes you have to look for your teammate. That makes things happen. They've done it.
And the first one at the line is good. You know, Grant, we've seen career performances in the play-in tournament, but the stats don't count for regular season or the playoffs.
You know, that's crazy, B.A. Let's just count them as playoff stats. It used to be only 3 rounds instead of 4, so there is a precedent to adding more games to the official postseason.
That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2.
And trying to cut into this deficit, tough to leave any points on the table.
Hardaway finds Mobley. Now here's Şengün. Mobley deciding where to go with it. On the wing, Jones. Covered by Mobley. Mobley with the block. Pass to Şengün. Here's Williams. And he lobs it up to the rim. And it's out of bounds to Cleveland.
Substitution on the court. Substitution on the court.
We've got 33 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Just 3 to shoot. Not enough on that one as it misses. Here's Daniels. Williams defending. Lets the 3 fly. Mobley grabs the board. So it's Cleveland winning this one. And they advance to the championship round. Just 1 win away from hoisting the NBA Cup.
You know, it should be an intense matchup. There's a lot on the line. Pick a cup, prize money, and a chance to hang a banner.
And that'll do it, folks. For Brent Barry, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for tuning in. And time now to present our player of the game.